So, guys, there's definitely still a lot more to talk about regarding UFC 205. And right now, we're really pleased to be joined on the program by the man who refereed Conor McGregor's win versus Eddie Alvarez. He's also an executive producer of this program, one of my closest friends in the world, Big John McCarthy. And, John, I was going to say thanks for being on the program, but because you're an executive producer, you really didn't have any choice, did you?
No, you guys made me, but no, I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, I just say welcome back to your show. Okay, so thanks for coming back.
Thank you much, Joe. I appreciate it.
John, I know you and I were exchanging text messages after the show. Let's talk about the main event. We all know, all of us know how good Eddie Alvarez is. Conor McGregor just obliterated Eddie Alvarez. Were you surprised, John, as the referee in that fight, seeing the strikes that close, just how powerful McGregor is?
I know what the guy's got, and everyone always wants to sit there and doubt someone as far as but look at Conor McGregor has proved, the guy has got talent and he's got power. His left hand, he hurts people all the time. The only guy that, has stayed up with that left hand, but, multiple times was knocked down is Nate Diaz. And who knocks Nate Diaz out? The only guy I've ever seen do it was Josh Thompson with a head kick. And that didn't even put him out. It was a series after that. So look at Conor McGregor, no matter whether you like him or you don't like him, it doesn't matter. The man can fight. And he is so calm at what he's doing. He controls the fight. Eddie probably did not fight the right fight for him against someone like Conor. I think he got drawn into the whole thing of, I want to beat you up. I want to hurt you. I want you to feel my power. Well, Joe, that's not smart fighting, but that can happen to somebody. And I think, this is part of the game that you have to play when you fight Conor is you got to put all that stuff to the side and say, I'll fight my fight. And in the end, we'll see who wins.
I agree 100% on that for sure.
Yeah, I think
got caught up in the moment.
Yeah, we've been saying this over and over again, how good he is. But again, he's extremely impressive to me. I believe, we've said this before, but it's fighting 101, dude. You're fighting the best left-hander in the world. You don't move right, okay? You move right, you're moving into his power. I mean, give me a fucking break. I'm not the best fighter in the world, but I understand that part, okay? You move away from the power. So the guy has to have a little more distance to hit you, and I think, watching that fight, watching you in that fight, you knew that. You were watching every single time. How many times have a guy laying on his back 3 times in the first round, especially Eddie Alvarez? I mean, you saw when Eddie had him against the cage, he could actually slow him down because he couldn't go anywhere. He should have used that underhook and used that pressure against the cage and just tried to wear him down to the point where he can't finish you with that left hand or stop walking into it. He was impressive again. He definitely showed me that he's one of the best fighters I've ever watched in my life. And the precision, the power, the calmness, like you said, it's just that's why he's making $20 million a fight.
Yeah, and the one thing when you're watching him, if there's one thing, there's all kinds of different fighters, and there's guys, like the Floyd Mayweathers out there that they're going to sit there and they're going to always try to outspeed you. Conor, he'll outspeed you at times, but to land that left hand, he will take a shot. He's basically saying, throw that right hand. Throw it because I'm going to throw this over the top of it, and I'll even let you hit me so I can hit you. And when you've got a guy that's standing there saying, go ahead and hit me so I can hit you, it can be a long night if you're going to fight his fight. It should be
or a real short night.
Joe said.
Or a real short night.
But it should be, when you looked at when Eddie got him against the cage, that's the fight that Eddie needed to have for him to be successful.